everybody, that's like the two people watching this. I'm Jordy, and I spin for Lyman World. This is my YouTube channel. I usually just post videos of like color guards, spinning, but I've really been wanting to like grow this channel and kind of just like make it a whole color guard thing, so I'm gonna start with that right now. And I guess like for the first video, I'm just doing like my makeup from Lyman, like our show makeup, like how to do it. So it's actually really easy because I suck at makeup, so it's really easy, but yeah. And then I'm just gonna be like answering some questions about myself that a lot of people like ask. Let's get into the video. Okay, so to start off, I always did my eyes first. I don't know if other people do that, but this is what takes the longest because I really don't do face makeup. I use a James Charles palette. Everyone on my team uses this palette, so it was really easy to make it look all similar. It's really dirty, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be like answering some questions about myself that I get asked a lot. So first, I'm gonna dip into like this red, this one right here. Just gonna really give it a nice good. You're supposed to like do this. I learned that. So I just gonna go like on like my crease and like a little bit above it because I have like hooded eyes, I guess. I just kind of like go like a little bit above. Also, I haven't done this in a long time, but we're just gonna go for it. And then I like put it in the shape of like a little like wing moment. A question I get asked a lot is like when did I start doing color guard? And I actually started when I was in middle school. I started in 6th grade. It's actually a really funny story. I like tried out for a dance team at my middle school, but then like I didn't do well at those tryouts. And then I saw the poster for color guard and I was like, it's that like basic picture of a girl with her flag just jumping. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. So then I tried out. It was like a 3-day tryout and I literally got stitches in my foot on the 2nd day, so I had to miss that whole thing. But I still made the team because I had been dancing for a while before that, so it made it pretty like easy to make it because it's like dance really helps you like be able to like have rhythms of songs and stuff. So yeah, I started in 6th grade. That was really good. 7th grade, and then 8th grade I actually moved schools, but our principal at my old school got rid of the color guard team anyways. We don't really know why, but we have our suspicions, but I'm not going to get into that. But so then that's when UCF Pegasus made like their little cadet team. It was only a 1-year thing. It was really made for like me and like my class, like all the 8th graders that were going in high school, just so that like we wouldn't get out of practice. So we all joined that team. So that was Pegasus Cadets. And then I got to high school, joined Lyman. I made Lyman World my first year. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but I did, so that was pretty cool. Okay, next I'm just taking like this like brownie red shade right there, and I'm just gonna put it like right like here. But yeah, so that's that whole story. So I started in 6th grade and I've been doing it ever since then. I started weapon in 7th grade. That's that. A lot of people also ask like how old I am. I just turned 16 on July 17th, so that was just like a couple days before this. And I'm just kind of putting it like in the crease a little bit to darken it up a little bit. I'm missing a tooth too. It's not from color guard. It's just like wasn't there when I like was born. I don't know, but I'm gonna get like a fake one obviously. But when I perform, I have like a fake tooth. It's like a retainer that I can just like stick up there, so I wear that when I perform a lot of the time, so that's why it looks like I have a tooth, so I don't look ratchet. But yeah, my favorite equipment to spin is rifle, but like honestly, I just spin anything but flag.
It's fine, but I don't like excel at it. You know what I mean? And like doing a roll on a flag to me is a lot scarier than doing Many unbearable hours later.
But yeah, so that's that whole thing. Now it's just kind of like a darky reddy shade. I put that on there. And then now I'm gonna actually switch my brush. I'm just gonna take this little like flattish one. I don't know, it has unicorn horn on thingamajigger. I did like this color, that's why it's so dug into, and then I did this color like closer on the outside, so it's kind of like reddish gold. But yeah, a lot of people ask me what my favorite like trick is, and I didn't really get into doing tricks until like recently, honestly, because my freshman year, I mean obviously in middle school we didn't have to do any tricks, like it's middle school, and so I didn't really like even know it was a thing, because like only in 7th grade I really started like staying after at competitions and like seeing all the world and A and open, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know you could like do these things. So I didn't attempt it because I was like, heck no. But I guess my sophomore year, which was this past year, which was River, that show, like the summer before that, I really started practicing, like practicing my roll around, started catching that behind the back catch. That was like my opening catch. I had like the ending rifle toss of the show, and actually that toss is like a funny story. Porter was just like looking, he was like, oh, what tricks can you do? I was like, I don't really know, just like tell me whatever you want and I'll just do it. And he was like, okay, can you do like a turning stag leap? And I was like, I tried it and then I caught it. And he's like, okay, now catch it and split. And I did that. And I was like, and he's like, okay, that's it. And I was like, okay. It's a lot easier than it looks. So I'll just say that. But yeah, so that's that whole. I'm putting the like the red sparkly glitter to try and like make it blend into the red a little bit more, the gold. That's kind of my eyes right now. They look kind of ghetto in this freaking. Ugh. Okay, we're back. I wiped out all the like fallout and stuff, and I kind of just to make the lines a little bit sharper. And yeah, that's that. I'm gonna do my eyeliner now. I actually used 2 different ones because I used this one to like on my eye because it's like a marker and it made it easier, and then I used this one, which is like this, to like do the wing because it makes it the tip sharper. I always like to have big wings, thick cat eye eyeliner, but I could never really do it myself. I always had to have like someone else do it for me, but I've kind of gotten better at it. I just need to like really, I like hold my eyelash down. I'm probably gonna do off camera because I can't like talk and do it at the same time, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished with like doing the actual like eyes with this thingy. Now I'm gonna move on to my wings. This part I guess I can talk during because it's gonna turn out bad either way, so, but yeah. Also, I recognize that this is from not this past year, this makeup look, but I loved Is It a Crime and I can't stop living in the past, so that's that. But, so I just kind of draw a line and then fill it in.
Approximately 10 hours later.
That's ghetto. That is literally the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the other eye because it doesn't matter. This one is sexy. This one looks good. I don't know what happened over here though, so I'm gonna try and make it a little bit cuter. But so that's not even remotely close to the other side. But it's okay. So yeah. Next, I'm gonna curl my lashes and then put mascara on. Another question a lot of people ask is like about my coaches, like how many there are. We have our director, Mr. Porter, iconic, literally the best, love him so much. And then we have this guy Marcus, and he's really awesome. He's like super good at everything, honestly, like, and he's like one of the nicest coaches, I would say. Like, I don't see him get mad very often at all. So I really like Marcus. Like, we play fight and stuff with him because I'm always like, I don't know, I feel like it's like a friendly competition with Marcus because he's super good and like he'll actually like tosses and stuff. So I'm like, give me that too. But yeah, so that's Marcus. And then we also have Seychelle. She doesn't like coach that much, but like she's always there at rehearsals. She's always like keeping us in line, keeping us updated on what's going on, and like she always like cuts our music and stuff like that. So I count her as like a coach because she's always there and she's like staff, you know what I mean? She's staff. And then Kayla Weston, who used to be a Lyman Diamond, Big White Room, like the most iconic show ever. She was that one girl that was like going crazy. That was Kayla Weston, period. But that's her. She's pretty epic. She mostly coaches the dancers. So yeah. And then we have Chris Cook, but he lives in Texas now, so he doesn't come in very often. But he usually helps the weapons. Then newly this year we had Porter was helping Sebastian Rivers. So Sebastian Rivers, director Brian, came in and like helped the weapons a lot. So he's pretty cool. I like him a lot. And yeah, that's like our whole coaches, staff, and stuff. So yeah, I just put that on my bottom lashes and my top lashes. Usually I put falsies on, but I just don't feel the need right now. Also, I don't even know if I have any. So those are my coaches. And then also with the whole Kayla Weston thing, another question is like, do we have dancers? And like, yes, the Lyman Diamonds is technically a dance team in color guard, but our dance team doesn't like compete by themselves. They're a part of the color guard. They just make up our dance line. So it's like there are people in our show that don't touch any equipment at all. They're just strictly dancers. That's why our movement score is usually so high, because those people are just dance and like they're good at it. In marching season, we all have a feature, like even the dancer spin flag, because like when we audition, everyone learns a flag piece and a dance piece. So like our dancers can spin and our color guard people can dance. That's what like we pride ourselves on. So yeah, that's that whole situation. But a lot of people also ask me like, what are my favorite shows, or like who's my favorite teams, who do I want to like spin for in the future? And honestly, probably Onyx. Like Onyx is just like so iconic. Like they like every single one of their shows, I'm like, what in the world is happening? And like I would just love to spin for a team like that, like a team that like everyone knows, and a team that is like you already know they're gonna make finals because their show is always just such a banger. Like Onyx. I'll probably, like, my plan is to spin for Pegasus for 2 years while I'm still here, and then hopefully I can move to like Ohio or Texas or something. I'd really like to do drum corps too. Probably, honestly, I want to watch I want to march Boston really bad, and I also want to watch Crown, but I have to like, you know, train for that obviously because I'm not that good. But we can work on that. Right now I'm just doing blush. This blush. I just put blush on like the apples of my cheeks, and then I put some like over my nose. Leo taught me that. Leo, the one who was in Is It a Crime? Iconic. But so yeah, I'd really like to march that. Like if I have to choose one or the other, I'd march DCI, because it's just like I've experienced Winter Guard, I've experienced Dayton. Because DCI is just like really expensive, and I really, really want to have that experience eventually in my life. So I'm really hoping that I am able to do that. And yeah, that's that. But then for independent, I'll probably march Pegasus for a few years, or Paramount, because I can probably just drive to Georgia. They practice on weekends, so if I could just like drive to Georgia. But then someone told me it was like their last year, but I don't know if that's true or not, so I'm just gonna whatever. So yeah, it's my blush. I put it on my nose. And then I'm gonna do my highlighter. But yeah, those are my future plans. So hopefully they can all play out pretty well and nice, and I can have a great, happy color guard life. A lot of people also ask me if I want to like do this as a career, and yeah, I do. Color guard's literally my favorite thing in the world, and I'm obsessed with it. It's literally all I talk about. Like, I can hear people getting bored with me when I talk about it, but I just can't stop talking about it. So I would really love to pursue it as a career, but if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna have a business degree still, so like maybe I can have my own like dance studio or something, because like I do know how to dance. I danced for a long time, so maybe I can have like my own dance studio if like color guard doesn't work out, or like even in like the future, like if I have a life of color guard but I just like retire or something. So that's that whole plan. So now I'm just doing red lipstick because Lyman and red lipstick are like the same thing. But yeah, I do lip liner first because I feel like it makes a cleaner lip, and obviously I can't talk while I'm doing lip liner, so I'm just gonna, but I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the finished look. Don't worry about this eyeliner. But yeah, usually I'd have my lashes on, but I don't, so I think it came out pretty good though. I haven't done it in 5 minutes, so. But yeah, so I'll leave you guys with one more thing that I get asked a lot, which is just like, do you have any advice for people that are like starting color guard or trying to get involved in it? And it's just like, do it. Like, color guard is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's such a good experience. The whole community is just like so nice, and it's just like I've made friends that I know I'm gonna keep for a really long time through color guard. So if you can get into it, then yeah, get into it. And hopefully as I like do more videos, I'll figure out how to make them look cooler and like more edits and stuff, but just bear with me. So yeah, I guess that's it.